Okay, so this is a video about the fastest vehicle in GTA. Okay, so I'm going to show you here in a second what it is, which is already, and I'm going to tell you the reasons why it is the best. Not just the fastest, but also the best vehicle. Okay, this is loading up. Right here, the Akula. And the reason why this is the best and the fastest is you have to know how to fly it, first of all. And so let me show you its features. Let me show you its features. I'm not sure if that's a trademark or not. Anyways. So why it's the best and why it's the fastest. Because it has an extremely good climb rate, okay? And because it can go off the radar, you lose your stars when you go off the radar. So it makes a lot of sense. I realize this entire video is shaky as fuck. I'm getting some interference, but actually it's solid. It's just moving on the screen. It's weird. Anyways, this by far the fastest. So look, I'll show you how fast it is. I'm actually outrunning my missiles. You see the missiles I'm shooting? I'm actually outrunning them. Okay? You see that? I'm pretty much outrunning them at this point. They're blowing up right next to me. And the trick is with this vehicle, you want to use, I'm going to tell you everything you need to do to make this work, okay? So you pitch left and right, obviously. You go full throttle all the time. As soon as you get in the thing, you're trying to fly through the air. If you want to lose altitude, you go you're right, then left or right. So that just makes it so you stay in a straight line by going just like you paddle a canoe. You do left side, then right side, or kayak, or whatever. But I'm going to show you the settings you have to run in here too, because you need to have your sensitivity set up properly, so this thing can lose altitude quickly. Otherwise, I don't think it will work as good. I'm not sure. You could try it, but I feel like other people have tried it. They just it doesn't work because they don't have their sensitivities set up properly. So, but yeah, I can outrun oppressors and their missiles. If I'm already going full speed and I stay going in the direction of travel, and they come up behind me or from a backward side angle, and I see how they always run with the expanded radar on, so I can always see everyone who's coming around me all the time. And I always run with this Akula as my #1 vehicle, because if it gets shot down, first of all, it takes like 4 shots to shoot it down because you can put armor on it. And I would not suggest putting upgraded machine guns on it. Just do a single machine gun, because if you could take the machine gun off, it'd be even better, but you can't. So a single machine gun is better than the other ones because it weighs less. Don't put any bombs on it either. You don't need bombs. They're pointless. They don't do anything on the Akula except for weigh it down. Just put armor and homing missiles on it. That's it. That's all it needs. Armor and homing missiles. And then, you could set up your color however you want to do it. But I like to do mine with purple and green, with lime green underneath. It makes it kind of blend in a lot of different ways, more than you'd think. And underneath is chrome. Always do the underneath of the vehicle chrome. The secondary underneath, so do your secondary as chrome. That way it just reflects whatever is down there. But yeah, So let me show you what you need to do for the, let's see, for the settings. Where are they at? For the, is it controller settings? Yeah, I guess it is. Alright, so what you want to do is have your third person aim sensitivity all the way up, okay? Look around sensitivity all the way up too. And first person aiming sensitivity all the way up. All the sensitivities all the way up because you wanted just the slightest bit of touch to start movement, because if you don't have the sensitivity all the way up, then you're not going to get the full range of motion out of your controller. Okay, so your sensitivity needs to be all the way up. Otherwise, you're losing out on a small percentage of total ability. But see, when you turn the sensitivity up, then it makes it move quicker. So what you have to do is you turn down, and obviously you want to turn your aim look dead zone to 0. Obviously you want dead zone to be locked, and then you want to put your look acceleration just 1 notch up, just 1 notch for first person and third person. So your look acceleration is turned way down, with the sensitivities way up. So you get the full range of motion, but it doesn't. It's not so quick when it's still quick enough too. It's still quick enough with 1 notch in, or whatever that is. That amount of percentage bar, you see? Same thing on each one. And that's really it for that. Obviously put your menu, your display for your map to show expanded radar on. And yeah, that's what you want to run to make this go this full speed, I think. And but see, and I'll also tell you why this is good. So if you're doing missions or anything, and you need to evade the police, like you do some missions, you're doing setups for casino heist or whatever. You have to evade the police the old-fashioned way. And if you have an Akula, you could just get an Akula and close the missile bay doors. And when you do, you're down to two stars, which keeps you from having police helicopters coming after you. That's another reason why this is good, is you could fly around and terrorize everything, blowing up cops and everything, and not have to worry about the stupid police helicopters chasing you down. Like if you're in a jet or something, you get shot a couple times. Then it starts to you start taking bullet shots, and it starts to cause problems to the engines, and then it dies. And you don't have to worry about that, because you can literally just, as soon as you get 3 stars, you can just close the missile base for a second and reopen them again and start shooting. And yeah, it's got stealth ability. You're off the radar, and then so what you do is you use this as your primary vehicle, and then you obviously have a Fort Zancudo hangar, because that gives you the ability to access the Fort Zancudo without getting any stars. So if you don't have that, I don't know what you're doing. You need to do that. You need to have that, and then you get the Akula, and yep, you do exactly what I said. Single machine gun, no bombs, guided missiles, full 100% armor, and yeah, you're pretty much solid as fuck. And if you get shot down, which it happens if you're lazy and you're careless, but I'm gonna show you again the panning, how we pan through here. So close everything up here. And again, I always just want to shoot my missiles to show you. See, like, this would be a normal speed right here. This would be the normal max speed right here. Let's see. Wait a second. You see how much further those missiles are getting? Those missiles are getting a lot further. And see, that's the problem. You're holding full throttle. See how much you climb in this, and then if you let off the throttle, this thing will fall like a tank. It literally has no power. You need to, And actually, when you want to land, I could show you the proper landing technique. So the proper landing technique with this coming in at full speed somewhere is as follows. Let's land on the beach just because it's a decently big pad, and I don't want to mess up this whole video by crashing. Okay, because I'd shoot this free-handed. So what we do is you just come in sideways, spin it to the left, maintain full throttle. Oh fuck, I fucked up. I'm getting shot at. Anyways, I would have landed that. But you go full throttle, and then you land it down. You put the gear down and you land it down. And the reason why you hold full throttle while you're landing is you also hit the brake too while you're holding, so you hit both the triggers at the same time. But as you're coming in, you have to try to figure it out on your own to get the butter zone worked in. There's a butter zone. You work it just for a little bit, and then you can work the nose to make it lose altitude, and then level it out to finish off, and you can do it perfectly, and you can do a really high speed landing and without having to really let off the throttle the whole time until you're finally on the ground. And then if you don't know about the other trick, I could show you that too. But anyways, yeah, you see how I have a mask and a helmet at the same time, just looking through a telescope, and then with a mask on. When you look through a telescope with a mask on, it takes the mask off your face, and then you go and but you spam the button a bunch of times as you're running at the telescope full speed. You spam the look button, the right button, I think it is. Just like hit it like 6 or 7 times really quickly, and try not to get sucked into the telescope, and then stand right next to the telescope. Don't leave the telescope's close vicinity, and then you just freaking go to your inventory, inventory or style. It's under style, and then you go to your helmet or whatever it is. I forget where the fuck it is. Accessories, helmets. Here it is. And under accessories and helmets, and then you can put on your bulletproof helmet, and then you walk away from once you walk away from there, if once you don't get sucked in and you finally don't get sucked into the telescope. If you get sucked into the telescope, you failed. But if you don't get sucked into the telescope, then you're good. But yeah, then you can have a bulletproof helmet on with any mask you want, and you can see all my different ones I have here. This one's night vision. It's funky how it compresses some of these masks. Anyways, that's that. And so that's let's see. Right now since that got destroyed, I already have my oppressor right here, so I can just call in my oppressor right on my little menu, and I can go right back and go pick up my Akula again, and then go back out. And because I'm not flying on my oppressor all the time, when I need my oppressor, I have my oppressor, and so I'm able to use it much more usably. It doesn't get destroyed all the time by griefers. They can just destroy my Akula, and then I can just go right back to base immediately, avoiding all interaction with anyone, and all chaos with anyone. Trying to, at least, but they're listening to what I'm making this video right now, so that's why they blew me up. I have my microphone on so they can hear me talking too, making this video. But anyways, yeah, that's the best vehicle, the best and fastest vehicles. It's best of the fastest class because there's different classes here. But as far as the class of being able to close your missile bays and be off the radar and lose your stars, lose from 5 stars down to 2 stars is amazing because you don't take police helicopter fire, and not that they could really keep up with me anyway. That thing is so quick, but it's faster than any jet. It's faster than this little small jet that's in here. I'll show you what it's called. It's supposed to be the fastest aircraft in here, but it's really not. My Cool is faster. I've raced it, and my Cool is faster, 100% faster. Now, one thing I've not raced is the Starlight with the thrusters, but eventually I would win because that thing runs out of thrust eventually. I think either way I'm faster than that, but eventually that thing's going to run out of boost, and when it runs out of boost, but those are on two totally different levels. This is the one I'm talking about for as far as just regular engines. No fucking boosters on it. That's really quickly. This one ain't here. Whatever the fuck it's called. Let me get in here. I'll tell you what it's called. Buckingham Alpha Z1 planes. Okay. I don't have any armor on this one. There's no armor. I'm yet to try it out, but there's no armor on it. It flies ridiculously. I specifically didn't put any armor on it because I wanted it to be light because it doesn't have any weapons. And yeah, but the Kula is faster than that, 100%. At least maybe the one I raced had armor on it, but. Anyways, I would always put on my bulletproof helmet before I get into any vehicle. That way, if I get shot and I'm in the vehicle, I don't get shot in the head. At least take one bullet to the head without dying. One sniper shot to the head. And yeah. So that's the video. I'm gonna keep this under 20 minutes because that's already kind of long as it is. So I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a glorious, magnificent, wonderful, beautiful day. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to this channel because you'll never see this channel again. I guarantee you'll never see this channel again. You've somehow stumbled upon this miraculous channel of awesome incredibleness. So, yeah, make sure that you subscribe. Otherwise, even if you've subscribed, you might not ever see this channel again. But I hope you all have an awesome, great, glorious, magnificent, wonderful day. I love you all so much, and have an awesome time. Bye-bye.